28-point first quarter. How about that?
Yeah, I said over there, man, I wasn't sure that there were times earlier this year if we'd scored 30 or 28 in a game. So to get in the quarter was pretty nice. You know, our kids were hungry tonight. You know, we've made a lot of improvements, but at some point you got to stop talking about the improvements we made and see it happen on the floor. And,
right.
And Delta is a much improved team, certainly better than their record. We thought that we were better than our record, and Delta came in with some confidence. Our kids were excited to get off to a great start tonight, and they did that. You know, we had the 52 team in our locker room before the game, and that was a great experience for myself, for our staff, for our kids, to be able to talk to those guys and hear some stories. You know, that's what, you know, everyone wants to leave a legacy, and you know, at Muncie Central, your legacy is built on winning. You know, this is, I mean, Jabrell had a great game last night,
right.
No question about it, but there's nobody that really cares about that unless you win,
right.
To be quite honest. So we're happy that certainly that he's playing with a lot of confidence and getting tougher because he's helped our team tremendously. But, you know, played a great back-to-back game tonight. You know, generally you might feel your legs are gone. He played the whole game last night. But, you know, give credit to Jabrell because he's gotten tougher and played you know, more possessions.
Right.
And give credit to his teammates. You know, those guys did a great job of looking for him, of setting screens for him. And, you know, in today's world, sometimes you can see some selfishness creep in with kids, and I didn't see that.
Right.
You know, we took a bad shot or two here and there, but, you know, I was happy with our overall effort. You know, we gambled some. We got into a mode in the second quarter where we were trading baskets with them. And, you know, that's not being a not very disciplined team. So we've got to clean that up. But, you know, I told our guys to enjoy it the rest of the weekend. You know, it's a quick turnaround again as far as a prep for Jay. And they're a phenomenal team.
Yeah.
You know, very well coached, extremely disciplined. They'll make you pay for mistakes. So it'll be an exciting game over there.
Your offense is going to get a lot of attention for this performance tonight. You go 28 in the first quarter, and you win by a ton. You win by 32. But when you look at the defense, you held them to 10 in the first. You held them to 9 in the third. Your defense played really well for a lot of this game tonight.
Yeah, we did. You know, our quickness bothered them. We thought it might. You know, we'd seen them struggle at times, and you know, our guys were determined tonight to put together. You know, we're working towards that 32-minute mark. I've said that, and you know, we've not played nearly 32 minutes like we need to, but that's our goal. You know, nothing's ever going to be perfect, but it's okay to shoot for perfection, and that's what we're trying to do in our practices and in our games, and really just try to finish. And you know, we've not done that so well so far, and you know, we'll see where we can go. You know, we got Travis back tonight, and that was nice to see him out there. You know, I just am proud with our overall team effort on a Saturday night game.
You also took care of the ball pretty well for most of the game. So I had you unofficially for less than 10 turnovers in the game. You're right around that number.
Oh wow!
And you forced Delta in about double that.
Yeah, you know, in a high possession game for us to, again, you know, it's about controlling things that we can control.
Right.
You know, our turnovers, our shot selection, our ability to be relentless on the glass. We're getting better at that. I thought that Jalen Barnes and Tim Barrett really stepped up their game after a pretty, you know, after not doing what they should be able to do last night on the glass. So those guys were really active. When they're really active and keeping balls alive, you know, we can be a pretty dangerous team.
You mentioned quick turnaround Tuesday night at Jay County, number 11 team in the 4A poll, undefeated, 5-0. Another tall order. What else is new? Matt Fine playing a tough team on the road. But given the performance you had last night and how well you played tonight, you guys seem to be building some momentum into a tough midweek game. You know, kids are starting to think about Christmas, and they got distractions with finals and all that, and you throw them out on Tuesday night against a pretty good team. You don't have long to get ready.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's what it's all about. You know, it's putting your kids in situations that they're going to be in a tournament. You know, that'll be a tournament-type atmosphere over there. They have great crowds, and they should because they got an awesome team. And you've got to be able to win a Tuesday night game to play a Friday night game in the sectional.
Yeah,
so, you know, we'll talk to our kids about that, you know, going on the road on a Tuesday night. And it's about seeing what you can do and seeing where you are. And Jay County is a great test. Probably will be the best team that we've played so far as far as the experience that they have returning and the skill players that they have. So, we'll turn around real quick and hopefully be ready for them.
Before I let you go, I'm going to give you a chance to talk a little more about Jabril Allen, because here's a kid who played limited minutes for you last year in a substitute reserve kind of role, a two kind of role, second team kind of role. And he gave you some good minutes last year, but nothing like what we've seen out of him the first 6 games of this season. And here's a kid who has gone for 36 and 33 in consecutive nights against tough opponents, tough recovery, less than 24 hours. Guy has 25-40 at halftime. Probably would have had close to 50 in a more competitive, closer game. Talk a little bit about what has made him into a better player this year for you than he was a year ago.
Well, Jabril scored the ball for us against Muncie Central and Yorktown, but he wasn't playing both ends of the floor. He wasn't playing complete possessions, and he's it's never perfect. And we gave him some breathers tonight. He played a full 32 last night. We challenged him a couple weeks ago and really asked him, demanded that he step his game up and be more of a leader, be tougher. Be a better teammate, and gosh, has he been phenomenal since then. And that's how you hope. Jabril is an awesome kid. He's got a great family. He does well in school. He's a polite kid. He's everything that you want in a player. You just want him to assert himself, and when he asserts himself, you can see what he can do. And the great thing about it is, this will sound weird to people, but he's not nearly reached his potential yet. I really believe that, and we're going to keep coaching him hard and making sure that we try to get him to where he can be, because he is not as good as he can be yet, and that's exciting to think about.